Oh yeah, they're terrible early, troll. Level 40 in library. Okay. Thank you, Cedars. Look at achievements. Oh, I guess I could have done that. That would have probably been smarter, huh? Get Peach one early. Let's lose. I have not played in a while, guys, so I am probably not going to be super great. Let's do fire. Again, not great, because it's not great for straight line. But the increase in projectiles of it late game makes it pretty strong. We want spinach because of the fire. Yeah, I know, Troll. Fire one's pog as hell if you get it upgraded. You just need to get it upgraded pretty badly, otherwise it's not very efficient. We take Duplicator. Yeah, most upgrades in this game are pretty good. We take Duplicator. It's actually not terrible for us early because it does give us a little bit more value. Except for what one item? I think you can make almost anything work in this game. We're just gonna go. Let's go Bible here. I like Bible with Duplicator because it makes it so that you get Bible with this guy at least. You get a lot more of the Bible swinging, and especially early game, it can help me just clear. Oh, you don't like the garlic. I think garlic's actually really nice. It depends heavily on what your build style is or your play style is. Garlic can be really nice, especially if you're trying to scale a really early game with some of the characters. And so, yeah, kind of depends pretty heavily on what you want to do. So we're going to go... Ooh. Let's go Crown. I like Crown a lot here. Just for the sole reason that it helps me scale quicker. And if I'm going to do a pretty heavy AoE build, or excuse me, I should say projectile build, I'm going to do Rune Tracer as well. And if I get Rune Tracer, I don't believe Rune Tracer has an upgrade. So, unless they've added one since I last played, which they might have. I haven't played in a while, so I should probably actually pull up the upgrade list at this point. It has been a while since I played. I was tempted to take a Tract Orb, honestly. There it is. Make it a little easier to grab the coinage. Does Holy Water have an upgrade now? I have not played since Holy Water got an upgrade. That's news to me. It does have an upgrade now? Dang, okay. I'm going to definitely have to figure out some stuff now, because it's been a minute since I played, and I haven't had those upgrades. At least I don't have them unlocked, I don't believe. I don't know what I want for my final two. We want the other bird, right? We want the other bird for sure. Other bird is Pog for us. Boomerang upgrade is Pog. See, I'm not a huge fan of Boomerang upgrade. What is needed for, is it Spellbinder for the, It's Spellbinder to get the upgraded Bible, correct? It's been a minute. Spellbinder, okay, cool. I'm going to try to get Spellbinder now as one of my last. Okay. Is 30 minutes still the longest you can go? It's been a minute. There's Spellbinder. "30 minutes since Reaper spawn, so technically yes." Yeah, I know technically Reaper is the quote-unquote end, but you can technically speaking kill them, correct? Without modding? If I recall correctly, someone mentioned that forever ago. You do one strat, okay. Let's try to get the crown early here. Can you still get the, is it the empty tome or whatever on this map? Empty tome and mask on this map? Been a minute. Like, how are you gonna do that's how much it is? 80 million? Damn, okay. Yeah, I definitely don't think I can do 80 million damage. That's insane. $800K times your level? Jesus. If that's the case, man, that is nuts. That would be a big yikes from me. Crown. I want to try to keep bone available in the shop just in case so that I don't get screwed and have to take something else. Which occasionally does happen, right? And when that happens, it's definitely feels bad, man. I hate when I'm getting forced to take an item because I just don't have the required things in my inventory, etc. See, like there, we would have been potentially SOL. So, what do curses give you? Is it just more units spawning? Going on, Seto. Thank you, my man. For the 4 months of Tier 1.
How time flies when you're taking my money.
This game's pretty neat, Prevail. It's only like $3, dude. So it's like, it's really a pretty cheap game if you're looking for some, like, I would say pretty good entertainment. Like, I've definitely got my money's worth out of it. And, in the short hours that I've played. More units, faster enemies. Okay. I'll have to mess around with it. Try to get Bible upgraded as soon as possible. Bible's my early game, like, carry, realistically. Still have yet to see Ebony Wings, which is a little scary, because we've got one of the wing sets, but not the other. Yes, so bosses come every couple minutes, realistically. The things that I've been getting chests from, Prevail, are bosses. So I'll try to... There we go, Ebony Wings. I'll try to point them out when I see them. Just showcase what they are. There's different power-ups, like this one I froze everybody. I actually dislike this one because it makes it difficult. So this guy right here is technically a boss. So you'll see he dropped a red shell as well as a chest. The chest gives me an item, potentially more than one. as well as the red orb gives me more EXP. EXP is what's used to collect items like this. And it's slightly RNG from what I remember. It kind of depends a little bit on your luck. There is a luck skill in the game, so I say that half-jokingly, like your luck is dependent on what you get. But you actually can get an item, in the game called luck, that gives you like an extra slot of items to choose from. So in this situation, we got no items I want. I don't know what I want to take for my final. Yes, chests are also the only way to upgrade skills. Yeah, not a problem. It's a pretty simplistic game, honestly, and I think if you just, kind of watch for a hot minute, you can usually figure it out. There isn't a whole lot going on outside of me just running at things and killing them, right? Okay, what do I want to take as my final here? Thank you very much, Seto. Damn you. Damn you, Seto. Making me have to thank you on stream. Appreciate it, Seto, for the Risk of Rain 2. How is the DLC, if I may ask? Good timing, the pause. Yeah, you could have effed me there. I don't know what I want to take as my final, right? Because Bone has no upgrade. So no positive there. I could technically take Axe, so Candelabra is not a bad option. Because these guys will inevitably be stacked, right? So I guess we'll take Candelabra here. Okay, good timing on the pause. Though, Seto, you could have bought it through my Nexus.gg store. Kidding. So let's go Axe now. I'm messing with you, my man. Thank you very much. Let's go the Candelabra, because the effects lasting longer is kind of beneficial for me at this point in terms of my ability to run through some of this stuff. We are not sadly getting Rune Tracers, it seems like, in this build, which kind of stinks, but not the end of the world. I guess our final could be Rune Tracers still. But yeah, and then so every item Prevail has an upgrade path, or most every item has an upgrade path that inevitably you get to if you have the correct item combination. Yeah, I'm working towards my first upgrade at this point now, but I'm honestly not that worried about the next couple minutes. I'm actually pretty decent. I'll have Bible upgraded here. Just like that, I'll get Bible upgrade. There's Bible upgrade. I should be now sitting pretty spiffy now for the next handful of minutes. Bible makes it so I can basically run through everything at this point. With a trapdoor being higher as well, I can basically get here. You're waiting on it? Yeah, so basically the thought process is, Prevail, is that depending on what ability, like what units I have, excuse me, not units, what weapons and what relics, I like to call them relics, basically they're power-ups, right? I can get different combinations, as well as the character will also influence different things you have for opportunities to play. Wait, Attract Orb is the thing for fire? What? So, Attract Orb is the thing you use to upgrade Holy Water now? If that's the case, yeah, heck yeah, I'll do that. I'm definitely wanting to try all the different upgrades at this point because I haven't played with most of the new upgraded weapons. We're also still trying to gold farm a little bit because we don't have everything. Wow, okay. Attract overs water upgrade, sweet. Good to know. So the guy I picked actually makes it so I have more projectiles, technically speaking, prevail. So every 20 levels, my guy gets an extra projectile thrown. So my bones, my fire wand, everything like that will all slowly technically speaking, become stronger through the fact that I have that combination going. Right? This guy is traditionally, I think, probably one of the stronger ones because most of your items in the game are pretty interesting. I do not have Panda unlocked. I literally just started playing again. So we'll get our free item on this map, which is the tome here. Bone Warrior OP? Yeah. No, thank you very much, though, Seto, for the game, by the way. I'll have to keep saying that. Thank you, everybody who continues to donate me games and stuff to play. We are going to start doing it on one of the days of the week because I want to continue to play different games. One of the days during the week, it'll be kind of a subathon thingy where if you donate money, we'll be able to play different games on stream, etc. So we'll kind of do it more of a run-around type thing with that, but we'll see what happens. We'll go Axe here, just because I want to get Axe upgrade. Axe upgrade's really good at just being able to burst down everything, which I kind of want at this point. There's also different power-ups prevail all around the map, right? So I've gotten a couple of them, as you can see. This one gives me fire breathing, basically, is what I'd refer to it as. Really great for clearing large swaths of enemies. Also pretty good directed DPS. Get bird upgrade to open a slot. Bird upgrade's not bad. The problem is I need to have double the upgrade amount, or double the level amount to get bird upgraded, which can be a little difficult. You see, I'm pretty far away from getting both birds, whereas my axe I'm only 3 away from, so I'd have to do a lot more levels. Obviously, if I have a situation like this, I'm going to take the birds, because you want to try to get them leveled sooner than later, so you can get that extra ability slot, the extra item slot, excuse me. But yeah, Bible will carry me for a while. But I'm definitely picking the weapons more than I am anything else to try to get moving sooner than later. In this situation, I take the axe if I have both. Once the axe is upgraded, right, and I'm close to upgrading it now, I'll be pretty set up for the next handful of minutes. Give me all my orbs, please and thank you. Okay, that's axe upgrade. Let's go grab that now. Perfect. Get the scythes going. Death Spiral. We'll start working on our birds now, if possible. Out of these, we'll go Fire Wand. We can get Fire Wand upgraded soon as well, so this should be pretty much set in stone. I don't think there's much reason to worry that we're going to die here. Out of these, we'll go Ebony Wings. Get that rolling. This is a pretty standard OP build, I feel like. Not a whole lot I gotta worry about. Fire Wand again here out of those. I'm still basically just insta-killing as I walk into them, so... Another boss here. The nice thing about Bible Prevail, if you do end up picking up this game, is Bible is almost a an AoE blocker. Right, where it forces the enemies to not be able to get to you, right, to physically get to your location, meaning that it can be pretty darn strong at keeping you alive in the middle game when you're trying to scale or find your item combinations to get to end. So we'll go another wand here. And then I'm just basically trying to collect as much EXP as possible. So you sometimes have to kind of backtrack a little bit, then forward, then back, then forward. Because you'll have EXP kind of scattered all around. One positive for me is that I do have Attract Orb, so I am getting a little bit better distance. Yeah, Bible's pretty strong. There are a couple builds that rely pretty heavily on getting Bible early game to keep you alive. And that's pretty common. At least from back when I played, Bible was, I would say, a top handful pick every time. We are going to get to the point now where the Bible is not going to be able to one-shot everything. So that's something you got to kind of keep in mind when you're playing this. You don't want to, like, rely on it forever. Ooh, we got a triple here. That's huge. Nothing that really helped us get towards leveling here, but definitely gets us closer to one-hit range again because we upgrade some of our damage, etc. Our attack speed, what have you. Or spell speed, I should say. So Ebony Wings. Once we get that Ebony Wings slot opened up, we should be sitting pretty good. I'll definitely have to check the achievements now and see what I need to do to start unlocking more things. Thank you guys for letting me know about the level 40 being what gets me towards the new level 3, stage 3 unlock. Oh, let's go Empty Tome. Reducing cooldown is always nice. Technically speaking, there is another free item on the right-hand side here, so I'm starting to kind of make my way towards the right-hand side to grab that here, inevitably. It's just kind of going to be one of those things that I've got to wait until I finish up with my Ebony Wings here, and I can get the Holy Water started, because I need to make sure I have the slots all completely full, otherwise I won't be able to grab the Holy Water. And then once Holy Water's down, I can kind of almost just stand in a circle and just let everything come in and die. There isn't a whole lot I need to worry about at that point. There's Ebony Wings. Alright, so we're waiting for a boss now to come in so we can get that upgraded. At about 17 minutes in. And then so, the other thing, Prevail, you got to keep in mind is the matches only last 30 minutes. That's as far as you can get. So you kind of have to be ready for the pretty sharp increase in damage that all of a sudden enemies will need to have taken to die. And that's, I think, something that I initially was kind of like, oh, I'm good, this build's fine. And all of a sudden, wham, you get smoked. And it's just like, oh, never mind, I'm not good. I think that kind of was a little bit surprising. You pick it up. Again, it's $3, so like very much worth it in my opinion on cost. So we get what is it? Vandaliers. Yep, Vandalier. Vandalier is the upgraded version of the birds, and when you have the extra projectiles, man, does it slap? It does crazy damage. You have to kind of play around with the fact that it does shoot in a circle around you, so you're gonna have to maneuver to do damage at times. This map is a little bit easier and harder at the same time because of how it's laid out. They can only come in, you know, one of two directions. When you're walking in a certain direction, you kind of get a little bit more difficulty shooting at them. Pentagram is not terrible. But I kind of feel like it depends. You need to build your entire build around something like Pentagram for it to be usable. We could take Magic Wand here, but I kind of want to get the Holy Water upgrade because I haven't had the Holy Water upgrade yet since I just started playing again today. We're looking for that, if possible. We're looking for it. There's Santa Water. So, Pentagram, if you have a high enough luck level, etc., will not destroy everything, necessarily. There's a percentage chance that it leaves orbs on kill. It's still just definitely very difficult. I watched a was an Alien Rock video on it that he made a build for it. It was neat. Very, very interesting how he had to set it up. Still definitely not what I would call a consistent build, but definitely a neat one nonetheless. I think almost every item in this game is usable, whether it be garlic or anything of the sort is all usable. But some builds are, I think, more user-friendly and easier than others. But what's going on, Clove? Welcome. If you have any questions on my gameplay, let me know. I'm not a frequent Vampire Survivor player, but we're going to start trying to play a little bit more frequently to make content on YouTube out of. So welcome up. So that's Santwater's almost upgraded now. Upgraded daggers as a boss killer? Yes, very much so. Daggers slap if you have a lot of them, all shooting at one boss. I will say upgraded magic wand, the blue wand, is also really neat, and I'm kind of sad I didn't take it this run because it does give you some direct damage as well, whereas I think you kind of lack that with a lot of what my build contains right now. Most of my build is AoE spam in a good and bad way, right? Good and bad way in the AoE spam category, so. Okay, Santwater upgraded. Upgrade available, I should say. If I indeed do have it unlocked, it should be available to me now. And at this point, it's kind of just farm, right? There isn't a whole lot we got to do. Just kind of farm and keep running. Nothing really too crazy going on in the run. Just getting the Bandolier upgraded now at this point. We are going to try to find that one the stone mask that can be found on the ground in this map, or on the table, whatever it may be. Just because it helps me gain a little bit more gold per second. Once I get to the point that I'm stationary and things are flying at me at 1,000,000 miles an hour. But we'll see if I get to it in time. I feel like there's not very many units spawning on me, which is kind of a little odd. But I am moving, which does change things, right? Okay, there's the holy water upgrade. Sweet. So, Labora. Let's see what it does. Are they just larger? Or does it do anything different? Oh, geez, yeah, they're definitely larger. And more frequent in terms of speed. It moves towards you. Oh. Neat. That's kind of cool. And it grows as it moves. Ooh. Neat. I don't see the mask at all, guys. I'm not loving this right now. We might just stand still at this point. Try to power level to get some gold. I don't think it's worth it to keep running. I imagine the bitrate on the stream is going to get very bad here in a moment with everything going on. I know usually when you guys watch me play this, you said it was pretty bad at times. Alright, so we're getting coins now. Which is what I want. I want to try to farm coins as much as possible. Yeah, upgraded Santwater slaps, dude. Damn. I thought it was pretty good by itself as it was prior, but now it's even better. we're still just absolutely obliterating everything, which is good. Yeah, I don't see any way we lose this run at this point. The only way I see we lose this run is if I fall asleep. Like, just the fact that there's more of them and it moves, right? Like, that's not a bad combo, right? Because, like, it coming closer to me makes it so that I'm not going to get swarmed as much, which I kind of like, right? Like, I have a literal 300 square meter area around me that just is absolutely untouchable. Because I have Bible, and I've got Santa Water, and I've got Vandalier, right? Which all just do crazy damage in a circle, right? Like, look at how many of them are to the left here. Like, they're piling super hard. Oh, there's a boss there. I didn't even notice it because it was covered by all the particles. Yeah, that was a quick death. I'm glad they're updating this game so much, right? Because it was legitimately like $3. So most games of this cost are usually the projects of love or deadware, you know, like I should say abandonware, where they've been, you know, an ancient game that someone just quickly updated and that's it's dead in the water as soon as it drops. But this is awesome. They've been expanding upon it and adding more items and stages, etc. It seems like they really care about the game, which is huge. We are taking a little bit of damage because, again, I'm falling asleep at the wheel and just running at enemies. So I got to be a little bit smarter here. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. It's technically not even out yet? Yeah. I think it's still early access, if you're right. Because it's at 0.3. It's a 0.3. So it's not even close to 1.0, which is usually when most early access games will start even considering launching. But yeah, it's awesome. It's a labor of love for sure, it seems, and it seems like it's going to continue to grow. The community is still massive, which is awesome. But I also think this is a style of game that anybody can enjoy, right? These type of bullet sponge, how do you want to call them? Tend to be, relatively speaking, pretty user-friendly because you can kind of just build certain ways and take the game as seriously or not as you want and impose different challenges, right? It's the anti-Elden Ring, right? You don't have to play crazy to win. You just have to play, which is in itself part of the fun of it, right? We're sitting at just under 7,000 gold. We're sitting pretty good. I'm hoping to get a little bit more gold here. So I gotta get some new characters unlocked, etc. How's the stream look, guys? Is bitrate okay? Is everything kind of fogging up now? I'm just curious because I know last time I played, people were saying it was getting pretty gnarly. Look okay? Cool. Good to hear, Seto. Seto, have you played Vampire Survivors? I know most people have. How cheap it is. A lot of people pick it up. Alright, we're starting to get red gems from all the the kills, I should say, which is nice. Starts to make this a little bit quicker in the leveling department. We're at 121 already. Jeez. And it's just going to keep going from there, too. Another level here. Or another gold, I should say. Dump. These guys are not dying as quickly, sadly, but we're still doing okay. As long as I just take it slow and how fast I walk towards them, I'm doing okay. It's when I get, again, overzealous and just sprint at them that they can get into my Bible ring. My safety circle. And I'm just trying to follow wherever my fireballs go, because wherever my fireballs go, they tend to get damage and get towards kills. And when there's a lot of damage down, I'm able to pick up the orbs, or the gems of EXP. Alright, we're into the point now where we're in the final bosses. Last minute here. These guys tend to be almost all the bosses throughout the game, just all kind of spamming at you, right? Which tends to be a little difficult, but not too bad if you just, again, play your space right, play spacing. Walk towards where you've killed, where your fireballs have hit things, right? And it clears out very quickly. The Santa Water is doing a phenomenal job of just zoning and damaging as well. I'm curious to see what the Santa Water does for overall damage. Because the Bible and Santa Water are basically in the same tile, right? So they're both just consistently doing damage as I'm sitting here. It doesn't take a whole lot once you just chill out and start doing a lot of damage. And as I move to the left or right, the Santa Water that's behind me sits there and slowly eats away at the enemies that were behind, which is kind of cool. Alright, we've almost done it, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're all gone. And there comes the devil. Or the Reaper, actually. Sweet. We hit it, guys. We almost had 10,000 gold as well. That's pretty nice. Alright, so we just got the reroll, dairy plot, and then Santa Water, a gold achievement. So we unlocked Cavallo. Neat. Let's go. So what do we got now for power-ups? Reroll. Wow, that's actually kind of nice. What's Curse give me? Enemy speed